Hi Cancer, welcome to your daily love reading. My name is Pretty and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Cancer, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Cancer. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups, and this is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So this is an energy of celebration. This is a positive card. This is happiness. This is having fun, going out. There could even be a reunion or friendship energy here, but there's some celebratory energy with the Three of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands, fire energy, the Ten of Wands, fire energy, and we have the Two of Wands, fire energy. So it's almost like there's something that may have came to an end, or some sort of dead weight that you're dropping. With the Ten of Wands, there could have been a connection where you felt unsupported, or you may have felt like it was one-sided in some way, and it could have been very draining on you. Like it could have been damaging to your, you know, how you were viewing yourself. And it felt like baggage, because there's an energy with the Ten of Wands of burnouts, being drained and being ready to give up on something, but something that is weighing you down. So you could be letting that go and embracing a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. In fact, you're attracting this new beginning, because the Ace of Wands is more of an energy of something that's coming to you. And it could be coming sooner than you expect. With the Two of Wands, though, it's like you're receptive, you're open to it, because the Two of Wands is an energy of exploring your options, being open to new possibilities. So you could be attracting newness because you've made space in your life, especially if you've dropped whatever this Ten of Wands was. And with the Three of Cups, you could be having a lot of support at this time, friends, loved ones, even divine support. So let's clarify these cards. For some of you, you could be attracting or meeting someone new at like a party setting, or while you're out socializing. Let's see. Yeah, you're coming across as very attractive at this time, and you've got options. Let's see. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles, Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Yeah, it's like you're no longer giving to a situation that is just depleting and draining. You're holding back from that. Okay, so let's see. We have the Moon. Yeah, you could have been in a situation where there was a lot of confusion, unanswered questions, and this could have been like mental gymnastics. It could have been draining energetically as well. So we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy, and the Eight of Wands, fire energy. Yeah, it's like you've learned a lesson, or you've come to some sort of understanding about a situation where you were very confused and stuck. You're no longer stuck. There's forward movement here. There's clarity. There's even a possible communication, you know, that unintentionally gives you a sign. Like you see something clearly for the first time, and it's like the rose-colored glasses come off, or a veil has been lifted, and a lesson is being learned here. So it does look like there's someone. It was a one-sided connection that was actually a lesson. And it's like you are starting to see that more clearly. There's forward movement here, and there's, again, attracting something new. So I'm going to pull out an oracle card for you. Okay, we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Yeah, it's like you're dropping this. It's like for a lot of you, this ending has to come from you, because whoever you're dealing with, especially if it's a one-sided connection, they are benefiting from that dynamic. So they won't end it. It's almost like you have to end it, because we also have be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. So it's like you are taking control of your love life. Let's see. Okay, we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. We also have reconciliation. someone from your past is returning to your life. So you could have communication with this person that's going to kind of reveal a lot of things to you. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have power and healing. To get what you love, you first have to be patient with what you have. So something really was more like a lesson. You could have thought that person was the one, but it's because there was illusions and deceptions at play. But you are seeing something clearly. The rose-colored glasses are coming off. We have strength of character and moral integrity. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved. So you're going to be realizing that someone was a lesson. You could have thought someone was like the soulmate, the one, but you're going to be realizing that they were actually just a lesson. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a card for your advice, Cancer. Okay, we have surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. We also have surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation. I have faith that all is well. Yeah, there's definitely something that's coming to an end, or something is changing, transitioning in your love life. And it's like you have to kind of be okay with this, like allow this change to happen. There's something about no longer holding on to something that's not working just because it's familiar. Okay, so if you want better, you have to kind of be willing to let go of what no longer works. So I'm going to pull out a card, a message from the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? What do they want you to know? And what do they want to say to you? So let's start with Aries. If you're dealing with an Aries, how do they feel about you? I knew exactly what I was doing and you came closer than anyone. So there's again that dynamic of someone who is kind of benefiting from your at your expense. You know, they're draining you, but it's serving them in some way. So they know what they're doing. Like this person won't end this dynamic because they're comfortable and they are aware. They just don't care. Okay, so let's see if you're dealing with a Taurus, how do they feel? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you and I'm so attracted to you. So the Taurus is very attracted to you. They have a lot of desire for you. They are attached to you. But it looks like it's very much because of your, like they see you as very desirable. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Gemini, how do they feel? I don't react when people mention you and I want to be more than friends. So there could be a Gemini who isn't really, like you're not romantically connected to them. If they're a friend, they could be interested in you, but they're keeping this to themselves. Like there's a Gemini around you who wants more with you, like they are actually romantically interested in you. If you're dealing with a Cancer, how do they feel? The timing just wasn't right for us. Okay, so the Cancer is blaming it on timing. They weren't ready, but they also didn't want to let you go, so they wanted to keep you around, but they couldn't. They had nothing to offer you. Okay, so the timing was off. That's what they're blaming it on. So let's see if you're dealing with Leo, how do they feel? You and I were too young, and I wonder if you're happy without me. So there's a Leo who is, again, they were immature. They behaved poorly towards you, and they are aware of that. They wonder if you found someone better or if you've moved on. If you're dealing with a Virgo, how do they feel? I wish I could take back my words. Okay, so the Virgo has regrets about something they said or did, or something that they didn't do. Okay, so they are lamenting a bit. Okay, so let's see if you're dealing with a Libra, how do they feel? I wish things could be different and I'm so attracted to you. Okay, so the Libra wants to make changes. They just don't know how. Yeah, for some reason, they don't believe that they're capable of change. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, how do they feel? I remember every detail of that day, and I bury myself in work to forget you. They want to come across as if they don't care, but they care more than they let on. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, how do they feel? I feel you leaving me behind, and I hope that you can forgive me one day. The Sagittarius can feel like you're no longer invested, you've given up on them, and yeah, they do have some remorse. The Sagittarius is genuinely hoping that one day you will forgive them. Okay, so if you're dealing with Capricorn, how do they feel? I hope that you can forgive me one day. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Okay, so they're ready to take accountability. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, how do they feel? I'm so attracted to you, and I lost myself for a little while. So the Aquarius was on a bit of a power trip. It's almost like you showed them so much love that it went to their head. They started thinking, you know, that like they lost themselves. They lost their way. Their ego became too big. Let's see, if you're dealing with a Pisces, how do they feel? I wish I could share my good news with you. Okay, and we have our replay our conversations over and over. So there is a Pisces who has a lot they want to say to you. They want to share their good news with you. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Cancer. I hope you have a really, really good day, Cancer. Bye, Cancer.